Game 15, back to Titletown. Yet last year, Huntington was Titletown for Montana.
I knew the only reason why they beat us the year before that was because we beat ourselves and we made mistakes. And I knew it wouldn't happen again if we played them. So I wasn't scared of Montana. I knew we was going to win.
The Montana Grizzlies, 14-0, a powerful offensive juggernaut. Nobody came close to stopping this team in 1996. Marshall, 14-0, was something to prove to their visitors from the West that this was their field, their game, their time.
Now I went out there, I knew there was no way I was going to lose that game Saturday. I mean, I went out there, if I had to block or do anything in center or quarterback, I was going to do it to win the game.
More than 30,000 in a packed Marshall Stadium, and the Herd made noise on the opening kickoff. Its defense had come to play. What's a game without an Eric Kresser and Randy Moss touchdown pass? And the two set the ESPN replay machines in motion. 14 yards out, touchdown number 1. Marshall's defense was tested by Montana's everybody go out offense. The Grizzlies deep in Herd territory. When Larry Moore is in the right place at the right time, interception, the Herd back in business. Marshall's ground game just as powerful. Doug Chapman finds a hole as big as the big sky. 61 yards, and Marshall playing the point-a-minute offense.
I think one of the biggest plays of the year for offensive line might have been, the run that Doug had in the championship game, the 61-yard touchdown run. And it was right down over the right side, and if you watch the film, every one of the defensive linemen are on the ground.
The Herd's defense got to quarterback Brian Ayotte twice, but Marshall's defensive front can wreak havoc whether it knocks you down or not. The All-American, all kinds of troubles. The Herd forces the fumble, and can you say grace? John Grace recovers, the Herd would capitalize. Because one man alone cannot guard Randy Moss, sometimes two won't help either. Kresser to Moss, 70 yards, and Marshall takes a 23-6 lead into halftime.
It was fun from the get-go. Everybody remembered in the back of their minds what happened to us last year. We wanted this game to be a no-doubt game. That from the very first play that they knew they were going to be in trouble. We knew we had to pressure Ayotte as much as we could, put some hits on him, put some doubt in his mind, and make him make some bad decisions.
Marshall and Randy Moss came out flying in the second half. 54 yards later, the Herd owned a 24-point lead. The Thundering Herd could not afford to let up against a team that scored 70 points just a week ago. So Doug Chapman hits the big hole, 10 yards out, 6 more points. Marshall, 37-6. The defense would rise again. Ayotte has nowhere to go but down. Billy Lyon on the sack. Another message to Montana that this was not their year. As if things already weren't bad enough for Montana, the Herd's defense tacks on too. B.J. Cohen giving chase to Brian Ayotte, who throws it into the cheap seats. The call is obvious. That's a safety. One more touchdown pass. 4 now for Randy Moss, and a championship game record. And Marshall is up 46-6. No need to secure the goalposts. They're coming down soon. As the clock ticked down, it began to register. 15-0, undefeated, really unchallenged. Marshall wins its second national championship.
I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I didn't know whether to jump up and down, to cry. I mean, it was just a moment in my life that at one point, I mean, everybody asks for one point in their life that you can just feel total peace. And I really had that moment right there at the end of the game.
The Herd's coaches and players and fans reveled in the celebration because this team had just realized greatness and it left a legacy forevermore.
You know, when you dream about playing college football, this is exactly what you dream about.
It was and is a year to remember. 15 games, 15 wins, a national championship. The ride of a lifetime in that perfect season.